Hi viewers, today we are just trying to attempt the making of a multi-purpose wall hanging, which is also another resourceful and economical way of doing it. We are presenting it here in this video. For that we require neem leaves, which is taken out from the neem tree like this, along with the stem. We have taken like a bunch of 3 to start with, and now to begin with we will take the stem like this of the 3 neem leaves, and then wind it using a green thread and make it a bunch like this with the green thread, and then tie it up tightly, and then once this is made a bunch like this, using yellow roses that we have made in the previous video, making of paper rose resourcefully and economically in the previous upload. These yellow roses we are using it to make this wall hanging. So what we need to do is, once this bunch is ready, we start braiding it just like how we braid our hair, and in between the braids just add on the rose like this, and as the leaves are fresh it will be staying stiff, but then for once it gets dried, for the roses to remain attached along with the stem, again tie it with a green thread, wrap it around with a green thread and tie it tightly like this, and then keep on braiding the leaves and the stem together. Once the braiding is done, in between again add on further yellow roses, and then tie it tightly using a green thread. Wind it really tight and tie it using a green thread. Like this. Now make similar such bunches using neem leaves and the yellow roses like this, and further using a fresh coconut leaf stick. This is a coconut fresh leaf stick to give good support for the wall hanging ring. We are using this coconut fresh stick. Try to wind it like this on the coconut stick, the braided bunches, and keep on connecting the braided leaves like this on the coconut stick, and then once it's wound up properly, again tie it with the green thread, wind it and then tie it up tightly, and then join the edges of the coconut stick like this. See, like this. Now it's a perfect round. When you tie it tightly with the green thread, it becomes perfect round like this. Suppose when it gets completely dried, the leaves tend to get completely dried, and the stem also. So what can be done is, either you can dismantle the entire set and then again repeat the same with the same yellow flowers, and then use it as a multi-purpose medicinal wall hanging. Also Suppose if we are running short of the neem leaves, suppose if we don't have the neem leaves on the neem plant, then maybe we can substitute the neem leaves with some other similar medicinal property acquired plants like the karpura tulsi or the normal tulsi. That can also suffice this purpose. Or suppose in your area, if you are not able to get any of these, but still you have such wall hangings already set and made for you, then maybe on the same sticks itself, those are dry, you can substitute it with some good leaves, like, okay, for example, you can use jackfruit leaves which stay fresh for a long time. You can just easily cut the jackfruit leaves using a scissors, and then make small leaves that are similar to the rose leaves. Give a pattern shape like this by cutting the edges, like this, cutting the edges of the leaf to give the rose pattern shape, like this. So you get a rose pattern shape. See, you can get a rose pattern shape like this. Once you get a rose pattern leaf like this, you can keep on adding on to the dried leaf, dried stem, sorry, dried leaf, adding the fresh leaves to this. Yeah. Well, this is the set medicinal property acquired wall hanging. You can use this as a wall hanging in your drawing room or study room or anywhere you want. This will help you in different ways. It will only not only give the medicinal value such as antiviral, antibacterial property of the neem, as well as the turmeric which is used on for the rose dyeing. Not only that, but also it will keep the room free from pests and insects that generally tend to spread certain diseases during monsoons and winters and etc. Also, to add smell, maybe you can add a little bit of camphor powder onto the roses, and so this will give good fragrance. The camphor powder can be added onto the roses that are wet, and then once it's dried, the you can use the entire hanging as wall hanging on the wall like this. So this will give good health, good fragrance and hygiene to people who are using the room, as well as the person who is making this. And stay healthy. We'll come up with much more such interesting and useful videos for a healthy life. Stay tuned to our channel, Sara Canada. We'll get back to you soon again with some more interesting videos. Bye. Thank you.